I drink probably 5 12-ounce Cokes a day, and that's about 700 calories. And I've been doing it more or less all my life. I can't imagine anybody that feels better than I do. I mean, I'm happy. I enjoy life. And I've always wondered if I'd had a twin and he had to eat broccoli and asparagus and Brussels sprouts and done it every day, and I'd been drinking my Coke and eating potato chips, and here's some cookies that also have 100 calories per ounce. Which of us? I think the other guy would be gone. I mean, I think he probably would have committed suicide.
Yeah,
Actually. And he certainly wouldn't feel as good about life as I do. I feel good every day.
It is an example of what's called a cascade, where consensus becomes fact. And we've had in the past that red meat causes heart disease, which we now know probably isn't. It's not that simple. And I've talked to Andrew about this. Looking at sugar's link to diabetes or obesity, even the best study that I've seen, there's all these caveats that it's impossible to do a controlled experiment where you get rid of all the other external factors to actually pinpoint what's going on there, because there's genetics, there's all these different things. But it becomes, consensus suddenly becomes fact. And it's just, and it's hurting Coca-Cola right now. And as a shareholder, there's also microaggression and safe zones. And I mean, the world is a little bit crazy right now, Warren, in terms of political correctness.
Yeah, well, I'll make 2 points. I do think you live longer if you're happy. On balance, I would bet on the person who's extremely happy, living longer than somebody that's sour every day of the year. But beyond that, I mean, if you eat 3,500 calories and you burn up 2,700, I don't care what it is, you're going to get fat. And it's a question of how much you put in and what your metabolism is. And at the annual meeting, we had talked about Coke in the early part. And when I went to lunch, I bought 3 candy bars, and each one of those candy bars had over 200 calories, whereas a 12-ounce can of Coke has a little under 150. So one of those candy bars, you're getting more calories and you're getting a lot of sugar, and I just think it's a little crazy. They've been selling Coke since 1886. They sold sell 1.9 billion 8-ounce servings a day. That's 693 billion servings a year of Coca-Cola products, one kind or another. And if you want to eat way the hell more than you burn up.
Right.
You're going to have some health problems.
You can throw GMOs and preservatives and kale and even in my book, even CO2. But I mean, all these things at this point, the cascade of where consensus becomes, unquestionable dogma and science. It's just we're living in a weird age.
Hey, CNBC.